No matter the location, from O-A-K-L-A to LV, I'm a Raider.
Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. I want to hit you with this deal before I get into my live Q&A. Go to chatsports.com/RaiderStrong. The t-shirt that you see on screen is also the t-shirt I have on right now. Why? Because for only $13.99, y'all can get it. It's in the comments and in the description. Let's go to Oliver Rodriguez. Do you think Ruggs can lead all rookies in wide receiver yards? If I had to put a Chucky head thing on it, I'd probably give it 2 Chucky heads people are talking. The reason is because I know that Henry Ruggs is going to be the number 1 receiver. I also think, though, about Jerry Jeudy, and I also think a lot about CeeDee Lamb. Also, Justin Jefferson. When I think about the top 4 rookies that could lead in yards, I think it's them. Total yards, I would give the advantage to Ruggs. Receiving yards, though, I might actually give the advantage to a player like Jefferson or to like CeeDee Lamb, just based on the way that their offense is going to try to move the football. Let's go to the next super chat here from Jose. What's up, my man? The question is, who is the better coach, not who is the better quarterback. So Newton versus Carr is what you're relating to. So John Gruden or Bill Belichick. I mean, obviously I'm going to go Bill Belichick, and that's nothing to do with Gruden. It's just Bill Belichick versus, realistically, I think any single coach that's ever coached. I'm probably going to pick Bill. Now, I think that Newton is going to have a interesting time finding his way with that offense because there's no talent there. Tell me a tight end on the team. Good luck. Wide receivers, what is he going to get out of N'Keal Harry? What is he going to get out of a guy like Julian Edelman who's always banged up? They have a great defense, but I actually agree with you. I think the game is really going to come down to defense. I think it's going to come down to running game as well because our running back's healthy. There's Sony Michel. He's not. Tyler McMillan, appreciate the question. Make sure that you guys are using hashtag Raiders or you can super chat. And for those of you that don't have a picture, come on, get a pic. Any trade ideas? I don't think we cut Zay Jones because I think people underrate him and he's a solid 5 to 6 wide receiver. I think that he is a solid 5 to 6 wide receiver. However, when you're paying him $1.4 million, if you are just trying to save just a few dollars and cents, would you rather keep a player like Zay Jones for 1.4 or a Keelan Doss for literally half that price? That's the argument there because I do think Zay Jones is more talented. But if I could keep Rico Gafford or Keelan Doss at a cheaper, literally half the price, maybe that's the right you do. So speaking of trade, Gabe Jackson is a player that's been in a lot of trade rumors. Also, Zay Jones has been in a lot of trade rumors. And I saw this rumor out there that John Simpson could be starting over Gabe Jackson. So before I dive into that one, I figured I'd ask y'all, who's the better offensive guard? If you think it's Gabe Jackson, I want you to type GJ. Yeah, I said that right. Or John Simpson, type JS. So Jacob T's typing GJ, and I see a lot of people typing Gabe Jackson. And honestly, I 100% agree with that he's the better offensive guard. So what are the chances of John Simpson starting in 2020? I'm going to give this one like 1%. I'm going to give it 1 Chucky head. It's a small shred of truth, and this one, again, is from Bleacher Report. Basically what they do is they take a deep dive into an article about players who could be surprise starters this upcoming season. I understand that John Gruden loves Simpson, and that's why they drafted him. However, the only way that Simpson, in my opinion, starts this upcoming season is if Gabe Jackson gets hurt. Has he battled injuries? Yes, Jackson has 100% battled injuries. He played in only 11 games last year, 15 games the year before that. When Jackson can get on the field, he plays. In his career, 84 games, 83 starts. If he's healthy, he's out there. If not, you could look to them to turn to John Simpson, but they also have a ton of depth on the offensive line. So Simpson starting in 2020, I am going to give that one only 1 Chucky head. I think it's a small shred of truth. So what else we got in here for today's show? We got Rashawn Miles typing JG. GJ, dyslexic Mitch. Daniel Keenan says 60%. Chris Chavez says money. Hey, if you want to put some money on the show, you can super chat and you'll get on. Let's go to my man Jason. Jason. What's up, dude? Hey, Mitch, do you think Tanner Muse could start if he learns from a guy like Filipino? Oh, man, I said that wrong. Filipiano and beat Nicholas Morrow and Markelly. Do I need to get glasses? 3 Chucky heads. Do I think that he can beat out Nicholas Morrow and Markelly? Yeah, I do. I don't really think Morrow or Lee really bring you that ridiculous athletic ability like Muse does. The issue here is he's a rookie, and with no OTAs, with no rookie camp, with no ways for him to show the coaches that he is a better athlete, that's going to be tough because I know Gruden likes veterans. And Morrow and Lee really aren't veterans, but maybe on this team you are, right? Because we're so young. Would I say maybe halfway through the year Muse earns that role? Yes, but when you're really looking at the strong side linebacker position, it's a 3 race between Muse, Lee, and Morrow. Let's go to Juicehead89. What's up, man? Mad Max will do better than Khalil Mack against Newton. So you're saying that Mad Max is going to have a better performance than Khalil Mack against Cam Newton. I sure hope so. I think when you look at edge rushers, yes, Khalil is a linebacker, but he is still technically an edge rusher. If we can get after Cam, hey, that'd be great. Let's now go to Nico. Chances Gruden is grooming Lynn Bowden Jr. towards a Russell Wilson. So, I'm going to respectfully disagree. I understand that Lynn Bowden played quarterback at Kentucky, but he was drafted to be more of like this joker wide receiver / running back. And it's really hard to be able to find a player to turn into Russell Wilson. I think it's even harder to basically turn a running back / wide receiver into Russell Wilson. Believe it or not, Russell Wilson, he's pretty good. Let's go to the next question from Ryan_CL. Out of all 10 sacks that Max Crosby had last season, 0 of them was a sack against Mahomes. How much sacks do you think he'll have against him this year? I'm hoping he's just getting 1. And, Max kind of said it himself that Mahomes is not easy to bring down because even when you think you got him, he's backpedaling. You could have him wrapped up. He's got the arm strength to get rid of it. All I'm hoping for this year is that he gets at least 1, but he almost had 1 last year that just, that turned into a $17 or $21,000 fine. If you haven't seen the video, it's on my Twitter. That one's at MitchellRenz365. So why should you subscribe to the Raiders Report? It's free. I don't really know what else to tell you. I hear all the time people are like, subscribe, they think it costs money. I just saw YouTube, they put up their subscription out at $65 or something like that. YouTube TV. No, you're not going to get that here at the Raiders Report. 100% videos. We do live news, rumors, interactive shows. I think we're the best channel on YouTube, bang for your buck. Yeah? If you haven't yet, hit that sub button. Also turn on the notifications so you don't miss a single video. Let's go to King Higgins, who I know has been sub for a very, very long time. Appreciate you, dude. If he starts and he's healthy, could Prince Amukamara be the best player in the secondary? If he's healthy. He is healthy right now as far as I'm concerned. Could he be the best player in the secondary? Sure, he could be. I'm probably, though, going to put my money on a Jonathan Abram or Trayvon Mullen over Prince Amukamara. So back in 2018, Amukamara actually, in fact, was one of the top-rated cornerbacks in the National Football League. Did take a little bit of a step back. He is age 30. Do I think he has a chance? Yes. I would rather, though, put my money on a player like Jonathan Abram or Trayvon Mullen. Let's go to Liam. What's up, Liam? Got 620 people watching right now. Got a lot of new people watching. Maybe you don't know this. If we get to 300 likes during this live video, I'm going to do an extra segment, okay? So extra segment, extra live time with me. We get to have fun a little bit longer. So if we can get to 300 likes, that's all we need to do. We'll do another video. So 173. For those of you that haven't liked the video yet, come on. Do it. Like the vid. Would you give up a first and a third for Jamal Adams if we had the cap room? So first and a third for Adams, honestly, I would do it. And one of the main reasons why I would do it is because Jamal Adams is like a special player who, I think him and Abram, both under the age of 25, that's special, that's dynamic. Are we going to have to pay him? Yeah, but players like Jamal Adams, they don't grow on trees. So if he wants to come here and he wants to play for us, I would do it. Because ultimately, if I want to win a Super Bowl, you need players like Jamal Adams. If we're not trying to win a Super Bowl, I don't really know what we're doing. But yeah, it would cost some money, but I would pay money to win. Call me crazy. Let's go to Bo Jackson, the truck. Okay. Do you think we will be second in our division? I could see us being it. I would give it 2 Chucky heads. People are talking. I think the Kansas City Chiefs are obviously the best team in our division. Now, if Patrick Mahomes goes down, then we could really insert ourselves. But the Denver Broncos last year finished 7-9. I think when you look at their moves that they made in the draft and what they did in free agency, I do think it's very comparable on how much better we also got in terms of the draft and free agency. So I think it's a close race there. And then the Chargers. I mean, I think it comes down to if Tyrod Taylor or Justin Herbert can just be decent. Because if their defense can stay healthy, their defense is actually pretty good. They have Austin Eckler, a solid running back. They have some solid options, obviously, at wide receiver. Hunter Henry's a solid tight end. I think it will be a three-team race, though, for second. I'm going to give it to Chucky Heads. So what I want everyone to do right now, 687 of y'all watching, shout out your state. So I'm going home in a few days, actually, in fact, to Pennsylvania. If anybody's near the 570, let me know. So I want you to shout out your state right now. Let's see where we got some people watching from. King Higgins from California. Washington from Jacob T. Another California from England is my city, but you're from California, okay? Vasela is from Iceland. Got another California. Got a PA in there. Lancaster, PA. Grimsby, UK. Bonjour. New Mexico. Texas. Alabama. Wow, a lot of different states. Well, if you plan on going from, I don't know, California to PA, if you're planning on jumping states, like I'm going from Texas to PA, I just want you to stay safe, okay? Go to chatsports.com/RaidersMask1, where you can get the mask that you see on screen for only $14.99. If you're on Twitter, you'll probably also see the video that Alec Ingold put out on Tuesday that he said, hey, everyone do your thing, stay safe. If you haven't seen the video, it's pretty cute. He's with his dog. The Raiders also retweeted it. Bottom line, stay safe, wash your hands, cover your face. Go to chatsports.com/RaidersMask1 to rep your team while you do it. Next question's from Rogers the Iceman Smith Jr. Do you know who Becky the Icebox is? Does anybody know who Becky the Icebox is? What are the possibilities that Simpson replaces Miller instead of Jackson on the O-line? I don't really know if John Simpson's really cut out to be a left tackle. I do think that he's a little bit more cut out to be an offensive guard. I think if we do try to change a tackle position, you probably would be looking at more of like a, oh man, much as I hate to say, I don't think Sam Young's very good. Eric Cush, I think we might try to go to a veteran because I think throwing Simpson into the fire, that's not really how you're going to get the best out of him personally. So I'll say no, but I'm also not crazy about David Sharp or, Brandon Parker. That's for sure. Oh, last question. And you know what? I'm just going to say the name. I swallow cum. My question is, who's going to improve more, Renfro or Key? Love you, Poppy. Yes, the picture is me. That is my, I believe, sophomore year in college, where I played baseball at Centenary. If you guys think that this picture and name is accurate, like the video. Maybe that'll get you guys to do it. Who's going to improve more, Renfro or Key? I think it's going to be Hunter Renfro, just because I have more confidence in him, because I know Hunter Renfro is going to put in the work. I don't know if Arden Key's putting in the work right now. I know Renfro, no matter what, is going to work hard. It's what he did from Clemson. It's what he did last year. So, yeah, I'm really, really hoping that it's going to be Hunter Renfro. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.